Side Tamworth making the short journey to Stoke City, the Championship. The Lambs, not the Pigs, have won away at league opposition in the opening 2 rounds. Commentary from Guy Mowbray.
Brammer. Around 3,000 Tamworth fans have made the short journey from south to north Staffordshire. Coaches paid for by the team's sponsor, and they've been making themselves heard. Here's Gallagher, got past the challenge, but couldn't get it past Scott Bevan. Russell's touch, Brammer's shot is deflected. Turner's got it clear. Stoke trying to crank up the pace now. Brammer. Chadwick. Cross comes Redmar. Well, Gallagher has looked Stoke City's most likely goal scorer so far. This is the closest he's come to date. Scott Bevan has dealt with everything that's been thrown at him, which in truth hasn't been too much. Clay sat down for him, put his head in his hands, and I think realises that a better strike could well have put Tamworth into the lead. Sidibe came back to him kindly. Chadwick past Turner, at least the first time. Too high for Gallagher. Balls for Koptev. Now Russell. Brammer wants it. Captain gets it. There wasn't a shot on for him. Henry. Good effort. Darryl Russell got in ahead of his marker, trying to use the pace of the ball to help it goalward. Gallagher. Two went for it together, and it breaks for Sidibe. All on his own for Stoke City. It's a heavy touch, and it allowed Bevan to come and block. By far and away the most easy chance of the game. A mess of Tamworth's own making. Turner and Smith, eyes on the ball. Turner was left lying out as Sidibe went through, but the touch let him down. Brammer. Up went Redmar, Sidibe. Russell! What a great save that is! Scott Bevan at full stretch to tip it around the post. It's becoming a little more urgent now. Clay gives chase, trying to get onto Melton's pass. Little nudge into Carl Henry, and he's won the ball with it. It's just drifted out for a Stoke throw-in now. Still Tamworth will press. Clay. Can he wriggle through? And he will reach the ball too. Right across the face, nobody there to get a finishing touch. Just for one moment, it looked as though the young man from Tanzania might create another piece of FA Cup history. Three more minutes. It's all Tamworth have to hold out, or maybe better. It's Jake Edwards running through. Has he got the composure? The route to the goal was blocked. Stoke is still furious that the offside flag was never raised. Jake Edwards with a massive moment, but he couldn't convert. He hung on and hung on, and in the end, just too many Stoke defenders around. Sweeney lets it run. This is the last chance for Stoke now. Long look at the watch from the referee. Sidibe whacked clear. We're now in the 4th minute of injury time. It's Peter Sweeney's throw. It's full time at the Britannia Stadium. That will do for Tamworth. Mark Cooper's men have got themselves a goalless draw away to Championship opposition. It's back to the Lamb, and look what it means to the part-time team. Stoke City 0, Tamworth 0.
It'll do it, but I think, you know, you're looking at the chance at the end. We've got a great chance to win it. But I think the chairman and the directors will be over the moon with the draw. So we'll get a replay.
He was very disappointed if you see how he started the game. And I think we did nothing good today.
We had 3 or 4 cried off in the weeks there. I think one was wiring a factory and set fire to it probably, and one was plumbing somebody's house. So you know, part-time, that's a fantastic achievement for a group of part-time players to come to a top championship club and get a draw, and maybe could nick it in the end. Could have nicked it in the end.
I understand it was touch and go as to whether you made it in time to play today.
Yeah, I mean, it got down to the final hours. I think there was a 12 o'clock deadline yesterday, and it got down to like the last 5-10 minutes, and I managed just to sign before the deadline. So, unfortunately, it's worked out well today.
Well, it certainly has, Gavin, hasn't it? He was in tremendous form today.
He was. Mark Cooper's side came today with a game plan, and for the majority of the game, it was a rearguard action. But what do you need? You need your defence to play well, and you need your goalkeeper to play well. And today, I thought Scott Bevan was absolutely outstanding. Showed all facets of goalkeeping. This save here from Gallagher, good positional sense and good strong hands to push it away from the danger area. He shows bravery here. It's a one-on-one with Sidibe. He's a big fella, not the best of second touches here, but he comes out and he's strong and he's brave and he makes another save. And I think finally, this is probably the best one from Russell, edge of the box. He doesn't see this till late, and that shows his agility and his reflexes. And then you're hoping that you get that one chance, and it came late, and it came to Jake Edwards. And I think when I looked at this, when I looked at it again, I think his touch is too close to him, the first touch, and then that gives defenders to get a chance back on him. Once he checks back, Brooms is able to usher it out.
But as Mark Cooper was saying, the chairman of Tamworth, he wants a draw. They'll be delighted. They all want a draw. They all want a draw. He'll be going over the top. Don't score from there.
Well,
but seriously, you know, the financial aspect of getting a draw is massive for a club like that.
It is. But I think once you're out there on that pitch, and Cooper came on himself at the end just to rally the troops, you want to try and win it. And of course, with the Bournemouth results and the Hartlepool results, they've shown that they can beat league opposition.
Jake Edwards came on last year for Exeter at Old Trafford. So I mean, he's got a bit of he's got a bit of tradition at this stage of the FA Cup of being involved.
They've got a home tie now,
yeah.
So they've got a good chance of going through. You know, Stoke won't fancy going to Tamworth, that's for sure.
Yeah, could you see that from what you saw today? You watched it closely. Do you think Tamworth a real chance?
I could see it happening. They're going to have a little bit more going forward at home, and that'll be the question. If they can answer that question and go forward and take the game to Stoke a bit more, then they've got every chance.
Fantastic result for Tamworth. Well done to them.